Hello, hello, Joshua. How are you doing, Joshua? How have you been? How's your art coming along, Joshua? Hey, Dan, how are you, Dan? How those goldfish? I just came on to do a quick show because I am preparing to get on the move. As you can see, I am part of a vision board party that'll be happening next week. I will be doing my vision board via uh, video because it is time now for the General Baptist State Convention that I will be attending. I am thankful for the opportunities that has been given to me. That has been given to me and people that support me uh, in my endeavors out here. Um, Again, I can talk about that life because I talk about it and I be about it. Talk about it and be about it. What I come on here today is to ask, what are you doing uh, to better your family, to better your community, just to better mankind? What are you doing? Uh, are you doing positive things in your life? Or are you sitting around full of confusion, being messy? I mean, what exactly are you doing in your life? Now, I understand that some of you people are just, you are just who you are. Um, Nothing's gonna change people. But what is your reasoning for being on YouTube? I've met some good, powerful people that are on YouTube. But what is your main reason for being on YouTube? Is it to inspire? Is it to inform? Is it to be messy, full of drama, full of hate? What is your reasoning? What are your reasons for being on YouTube? Are you trying to build a brand? I need to understand why drama, drama, people that are full of drama and messiness, I need to understand why they get more views than people that are on here trying to inspire you, uh, tell you good things, how to buy insurance, how to crochet. We got people teaching you about the Bible. We got people you can travel with. We got people that are growing gardens. You got people that showing you how to exercise, eat right, and nobody supports these channels. I'm trying to understand the logic of always being positive. These same people that say, oh, I'm not full of drama, I'm not full of mess, are the same ones they don't support you. I need to understand why it's so hard to support people that are doing great things on YouTube. What's so hard about that? But if I decided to go cursing people out, calling them out their names, I would have a great following. I need to understand this. I need this to make it make sense to me. Well, it'll never make sense to me because I am Darlene April. I am an overcomer of many things. I am an ex everything. You name it, I done did it. But in the midst of it all, I knew that I had a God that loved me and cared about me no matter what. God has always been first in my life. Hey, White Tupac, what's up? I'm just trying to understand why some of the channels that are full of drama. I'm just trying to understand why these channels are getting all views, but people that are doing positive things are just sitting around talking, shooting the breeze. They get no views. Just some things that'll make you go, mm, that's all. So anyway, I am so glad that spring is finally here. Like, wow. Even though we still had a little bit of rain and snow yesterday. I want to thank everybody that has been supporting me, that has continued to support me, those that have stick and stayed with April Showers. Um, you know, YouTube is a social media site, and I have met a lot of wonderful people on this social media site. And oh my goodness, there are so many social media sites now for you to meet, connect with so many other great people in this world. There are great people in the world. Do not get it twisted. There are some great, hey SpongeBob, there are some great people that are in the world. In this world. The world is great. The world is fine. It's the people in the world. And let me tell you, we got some people in this world, I'm telling you, mental illness is real, narcissistic personality is real, and stupid is real, and ignorance is real. I can only imagine, like when I was coming up, we didn't have social media, but some of the behavior, and let me say this, I was guilty of some of this behavior too, but some of the behavior of so-called adults, like I need adults to really grow up and act like adults. You know, you've got young kids that are out here looking at you. You know, there are, my aunts, they inspired me. My mother, she inspired me. I don't know if I could have taken, and again, I was guilty of this myself, so don't get it twisted. I never want to let anybody think that I think I'm better than anybody or I'm above anybody, because I did this type of behavior myself. But like I don't know if I could have handled seeing my mother or my aunts on social media acting a plum fool. You know, these are just some things I was thinking about this morning. Like, could I really have watched my mother be on social media dancing, sitting around drinking, cursing out folks? And again, I've done the same thing. So, hey, Shay Love, how are you? So what I'm saying is there are always people that are watching you, and they watch your behavior. Now, when I'm trying to word this because I don't want nobody to think I'm talking about them, but if the shoe fits, wear it. I don't know if I could have handled seeing any of my aunties or my mother or father or uncles coming up in the time era that I came up. I don't know if we would have liked to see our parents on social media. What do you guys think? So I want to just drop in and say hi to the people that's in the chat now. Joshua, hey Joshua, please subscribe to everybody's channel. Dan, Joshua does walking, talking. He does artwork. Dan has great goldfish. He shows you different tanks. I go over there. I'm gonna tell you, I would love to have a fish tank But it seems like it's so much work. And then to be buying all that equipment, and then I would be terrified that my fish would die because I did have a small fish tank for my son when he was coming up. I think when he was like 12 or 13, and I remember we changed the fish tank to clean it out, and all the fish died. I couldn't handle that. Hey, White Tupac. Hey, SpongeBob. OCOV, Papa. Papa Will, what to do, what to do. Hey, Shay Love. Shay Love is always so positive. Yeah. Hey, Yaya. How you doing? Hey, Just V. So, only thing I'm saying is, do you guys think, like, how would, if your parents had gotten on social media, because I'm 60, and this is just a question I'm asking to people. Like, do you think, how would you, okay, let me slow down so I can get my thoughts together. Okay, so how would you felt if your parents was on social media? How would you want your parents to act on social media? Yeah, that's just a question I was asking. How would you want your parents to act if they were on social media? Would you be embarrassed? And I say this to say, when we get on social media, just think you have somebody that's watching you, and so you have to think that somebody's watching you. So you have to display good behavior at all times. Now, don't get it twisted. Sometimes we have to go up. Um, we have all acted plum fool, but how would you have acted if your parents was on social media? So I'm gonna drop the link if anybody wants to come up, because I'm gonna tell you some of the things that I've seen on social media. Whew, hold on, I'm gonna post the link if anybody would like to come up. And the subject is, how would you feel if your parents saw you on social media or you saw them on social media? How would you want your parents to act? Hold on, I'm trying to post the link. My goodness. Hmm. Oh, there it is. So that's the link. So when hold on, Papa Will, hold on. Hey, Papa, how you doing?
Let me unmute myself. Hey, how you
How
doing?
are you? I'm doing
I'm doing
fine.
good. I'm doing good. I'm keeping it rolling as usual. You know, I have to hypnotize myself to not be out cloud chasing for subscribers. No, I'm lying. I'm lying. But
We need everybody. Hey, you ain't cloud chasing. Let me tell you. Hey, a cloud. What did our parents teach us? A closed mouth don't get fed.
that's for sure. That's for sure.
So yeah. Hey, Regina. Hey, Just B. Hey, Yaya. On the and the real melanated Chi Chi TV. Okay, we have. I have the honor of having Papa Will on my show,
Hmm.
and so and just V, how you feeling, dear? Just V just had surgery. Everybody, you know I've met some beautiful people on social media. Papa, Papa Will,
Uh huh.
yeah, I've met some great people on social media.
That is
Yeah.
great. That's probably why I know you because I only resonate towards the great people. You know, the people that all think the same way. Let's grow. Let's support. Let's grow and support each and every body that we come in contact with. So that's all I feel be going on is what whoever I resonate towards their chat and I catch you like you just came on, caught you, here I am. I'm gonna support you probably all day for some really good
Oh,
reason. Mhm.
yeah. I am thankful for that. I'm really thankful. I'm thankful for the people I've been meeting. Big shout out to Michelle Jordan. She always tells me to keep going, and it'll happen. So I have to do that. Yeah. So how do you think your parents would feel, or how would you feel seeing your parents on social media?
Yeah, well, I was I was gonna cheat and say that that would be the greatest thing that could ever happen to me because in order for me to work up to being on social media, working with my parents, I would have gone through a whole different life than I have without them. I'd have went right on, but then like you, I would have had to been born in the last 20 years, and my parents would have had to been born later than when I was actually born for it to break out the whole thing. But just based on my mom and my daddy's personalities, if I was who I am and they lived to be who they were, that and they saw how I acted on social media, that means that they would support my behavior here doing these live streams through YouTube and help me then got up to 500,000 600,000 subscribers with three or four thousand of them showing up at every show I did because my parents were there helping me and I was in the back room being the accountant person that I am, being that Libra, keeping everything checked and balanced and just work, just go out and get customers and bring them near my mama and daddy and let them get them registered in our international, worldwide, world famous social media business. But then I did warn you in the beginning that that I might be lying, but the truth of it is that I don't lie to people. If my mom and my daddy was anywhere near where I was doing anything, I would be better than I am because sometimes I lie to myself, but I don't lie to others. There's nothing in it for me. There's no value. And so if my parents were in social media, they would be talking to everybody that same way, you know. But my daddy died before he was 68. I didn't even get to know him at my age, so I got no trails other than the fact that his spirit lives with me and guides me. But as a physical person, I don't have no old guy that lived to be as old as I am now that I could have been still asking questions of, because that would have changed my life right there. If he was a
I
still,
know. I lost my dad at 60. People don't realize to live to be old, that is like a great thing
yeah,
to be able to share that wisdom
yeah,
and have your kids come and ask you things. Like it is so many things I wish I could ask my dad
oh yeah,
more so about his childhood and my mother. My mother, well, she did a video. She gave me some ideas on how she grew up in the South in Tula, Mississippi. So I know a little bit of their stories, but now that more information has come out, I would love to ask them. But to grow old, man, that is like a gift. People don't realize that. But me personally, I don't know if I would have wanted to see my parents on social media. Well, it depends on what time during their lives, because I wouldn't. As
Mhm.
parents, uh, they don't get a manuscript to
Nope,
being parents. You
nope.
know, so I saw a lot of gambling and drinking, and I saw a little bit of everything.
Yeah, me
So
too.
yeah. So would I have wanted to see them on social media? Probably not.
Yeah, I knew you was gonna say that. You probably would.
Uh-huh.
But look, think about if the fact that if social media even existed during a time where, well, it's all a fantasy. So, like I said, shit got no chance of happening. But you and I, check it out. You and I, we are our parents. We are older than I'm. Oh, my daddy died at 58. And I never
Okay.
saw my mama again after I was 25 because I went to California and I stayed there. And somewhere between that time and 1995, she died, right? So when I was 25, she got to see my new wife and she got to see my grandbaby. But her Alzheimer's was at the point where, okay, I won't be coming back here to see this woman again. She is done being my mama. So I'm gonna touch her and take a piece of her with me. And my mama had skills, the kind about socialism without even
Yeah.
going nowhere near college. My mama taught me the A+ way of dealing with people is to respect everybody. Just go ahead and respect everybody. You know why? Because that way you can't be mad at nobody. Because ain't nobody doing
Right.
nothing to make you mad. Because
Right.
I respect you. What you're less than touching me, yelling at me. I got no reason to ever change how I initially felt about you. You could lie, you could cheat, you could steal from me later on. I still will have the same original feeling with you. You've just been added those things that will stop me from messing with you in those areas. That's all. But I still feel the same way I did when I first met you. That if you ever fucked me over, I'd hurt you. So I ain't done. You're just
Yeah.
living at God's, grace and mercy that you and I don't live in that space where I'm trying to get to you for some serious negative reason. So,
Mhm.
by maintaining, respect everybody. And it reduces the
Right.
number of people that can do you wrong.
Right. And you know what? That's how we was raised back in that day. Like to
Mhm.
respect everybody. And
Yeah,
people don't get that.
yeah,
You respect everybody. From
yeah,
the bum on the street to the alcohol, like,
yeah,
no. Yeah.
yeah,
And a lot of people they don't have that today.
yeah,
They
yeah.
really don't.
They don't. And you're talking just people that might just only be like 5 years younger than you are that don't have.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Yeah.
where did it get lost? I mean, I got it, you got it. I
Right.
had an alcoholic uncle that was married to my favorite aunt that owned her own business that taught me everything I knew about business and none of the words. And then my mama made me go to a trade school because I scored high enough to get a scholarship to go to this trade school for high school, where they gave me all the words to everything my Aunt Debbie had taught me, you know. But my Uncle Ed scared me so bad one time. He was so drunk and he was driving me and my first niece. He was driving us and he scared me so bad that when he got me home, I went upstairs, got in my mama's bed, and swore I had paralysis. I could not walk. She said, "Okay, we're going to take off." I said, "I am not leaving this house. I can't walk. I ain't getting in that car, going nowhere with him. Y'all probably make it if I don't go, because I got a feeling if I go back, we all ain't gonna make it, y'all. So I ain't going. I got paralysis of the leg. I can't walk." And that's my story. And boy, I stuck to it. I'm still right now. You know, I was 7 then. I'm stuck to 61 years later. That's my story, and it ain't gonna change. I'm not getting in that car with Uncle Ed with his drunk ass. This motherfucker dropped the bottle and just went straight down to the floor to get it while driving 55 miles an hour down the freeway drunk. He was I don't know how he wasn't weaving. Maybe he was. I was too short to see. But man, it scared me so bad. I'm like, boy, I'll be your best friend, Uncle Ed, at the house, but I ain't getting in no car going nowhere with you ever. I'll tell you.
Just think. Oh, I'm laughing because I got some stories too of getting in cars with some drunk relatives too. Yeah, but just think back in the day, you know, in our day, see, and I'm 60. 60 really ain't that old. 60 is not old. But due to the food, all of the stuff they put in the food and the air and stuff, like, you know, people get all kind of ailments now. But 60 is not old. But back in our day, if you were driving drunk, the police would pull you over and they would, you know, leave the car there, and then they would leave, you know, take the person home.
Yeah.
They would take the driver home. So when they say all cops aren't bad, because I could remember back in the day some stories of some people where the cops had them pull their cars over and they drove the person home. They didn't give them DUIs and different things. But yeah, but it is funny. Yeah, I've been in the car with a person driving like a bat out of hell. A bat out of hell. So, but like I said, I don't think I would want my parents. I'm glad they aren't living. I don't know how they would feel about me being on social media. I do know that they would be watching everything I did and chastising me about it. Yeah.
Well, see, that's another thing. See, you would have to invoke them to be linked up with checking you out. Because if they were familiar with social media, don't you think they would be living their own shit up in social media, trying to keep what they did away from you, keep you separate? You know, like that age restriction. Say, like, if you're not my parent, if you're my child, then you're restricted from looking at my shit. And because you're my child, I got no interest in whatever it is you're doing over there. As long as you ain't trying to get pregnant on this damn internet and have no babies and stuff through this damn thing from some boy you done met on here, you know?
Right, because you know what? They would have told us them type of stories. They would have been like, if you get on social media and don't be liking no boy, you might get pregnant by him through the internet. Remember, we was told if you kiss a boy that you would get pregnant by him.
Yeah. If you just kissed him, you'd be pregnant.
Yeah. So just think of the things that our parents did to scare the living daylights out of us.
They scared me straight. I'm a very straight kid. I didn't have my first kid until after I had been married for 2 years, you know, because my mama was talking that but to my niece about at 17, she got pregnant by one of my friends behind my back, and she just went along with it, you know. So I have this great niece that I'm only 17 years older than. But anyway, my mama, she would not have lasted in what I do on this internet. She'd have had her own shit. And daddy wouldn't even have messed around at all unless he was just watching, reading the newspapers if he could still see, you know, the internet newspapers where they have a little talk to you portions going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he probably would have been tearing that up. But I don't think I'd, you know, because there would have been nothing I would have introduced them to that would have harmed me from them knowing on social media. We'd have had our own little channel, is what I'm saying.
And you would have been telling the truth
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
what you think is the truth.
Well, my truth is the difference between lying and not saying what really happened, or really saying what happened. That's my truth. I will tell you what I know. If I don't know nothing about it, I got nothing to say about it. I don't have no personal opinions. You know, it's like I can talk to you like I've known you for 40, 50 years because I got no personal opinion of you.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome because a lot of times we do like to put people in boxes or stereotype people.
Yeah. Ain't that horrible though? You know, it's all
It
bullying.
really is.
You know, a little bully trying to bully behind the doors. You know, like your little brother or your little sister would sneak around behind you and leave a jack in your bed so that when you went to bed at night, your butt would hit that jack because he wasn't big enough or bad enough to shoot that jack straight at your forehead from a thump release, you know?
Yeah.
It's complicated, ain't it? That's way too complicated. Those are the sneakiest people on this planet. They're the ones that have the least morals of anything. Are the people that the sneak thief I grew up calling. Because if you can't come at me and take my shit from me, you should not use lying to me to get me to forego and give you something that you think I wouldn't give you if you just flat out asked me. And if I said no, that's my prerogative, right? You know, that's not my opinion. That's my real life duty. That if this money is mine, is in my pocket, and you ask me for some of it, and I say no, then no is no. You know, no is no. So if you just be honest with people, you know, and you're gonna say everything's gonna be yes or it's gonna be no. You ain't gonna tell somebody yes when you know it's no, and then let them find out in the next instant that you shaped them, you fooled them, you lied to them. You stuck him with a knife in the back, you beanhead bastard, threw a pot of hot water in their face, you know, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, be about it, be about it. But we don't live in that world. There ain't even no sense in conjuring, but we sure can be cross-referencing that we are aware that we're in this bottle where them fools can come at us, that always be assured that I am awake and ready to defend myself and avoid any capturing or dismemberment or a fatal blow to me by what somebody that call themselves sneaking up on me is going to get to do. That's fake too, because not all of us can do it. I mean, I don't know. If the right motherfucker walked up to me and pointed a gun at me, I might would let that motherfucker have his way. The first two times I didn't, but hey, who's to say I won't do it if it happened the third time? I'm older now, you know, and I don't know if I would do the same thing I did to the other two, is take their guns and beat them. I tried to shoot them, but the guns were play. My bad.
Well,
I didn't know. The spirit sent me what I got. Okay, that's what I got. I got 2 times in my life, motherfuckers have stuck a gun in my face in this town where I'm at right now. Nowhere else on this planet. But I guess the Lord thought this was the time for you doing all that big ass woofing and talking, thinking that, you know, at 50, 60 years old, you still got it going on. Let's see.
okay. Now this is an article I want you to listen to, and I want you to give me your input. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Hold on. Come on, it's taking forever. Hold on, it's taking forever.
50 Cent settles lawsuit against Miami spa over alleged penis surgery insinuation. 50 Cent has reached a settlement to end a lawsuit in which he accused a Miami medical spa of falsely suggesting that he'd had penis surgery, according to court documents filed Friday, March 24th. The rapper claims that Angela Cogan and her Perfection Plastic Surgery and Med Spa exploited an innocent photo he'd graciously agreed to take with her to imply that he was a client, and, more startlingly, that he had received penile enhancement surgery as part of his work. But in a joint filing made Friday in Miami federal court, attorneys for both 50 Cent, real name Curtis Jackson, and Cogan said they had reached an agreement in principle to settle Mr. Jackson's claims and were in the process of preparing an agreement to finalize and memorialize the deal. An attorney for 50 Cent did not immediately return a request for comment. A lawyer for Cogan declined to comment. 50 Cent sued Cogan in September, arguing that he took a photo with someone he thought was a fan and had never consented to the use of the image for commercial purposes in any form. He says Cogan not only posted the image to Instagram herself, but also engineered an article on the website The Shade Room that used the post to make the false insinuation that Shed provided him with penile enhancement. The article in question, "Penis enhancements are more popular than ever and BBLs are dying out." Cosmetic surgery CEO Angela Cogan speaks on it, did not directly claim that Jackson had the surgery. But it allegedly said he was a client of the practice while repeatedly using the image of him with Cogan, leading Jackson's lawyers to say the implication was clear. Defendants' actions have exposed Jackson to ridicule, caused substantial damage to his professional and personal reputation, and violated his right to control his name and image, the star's lawyers wrote at the time. They included social media comments in which users mocked the rapper, including one that crudely said the rapper should be called 50-inch. Cogan strongly denied the allegations and immediately moved to dismiss the case, saying 50 Cent actually was a client and had consented to the use of the image as payment for the work he received. She argued it was just an innocuous use of the photo, not a direct suggestion that he'd endorsed the office. But in December, Judge Robert N. Scola, Jr. denied Cogan's request to toss out the case, saying that 50 Cent might eventually be able to prove his allegations at trial. As the proverbial saying goes, a picture is worth 1,000 words, Scola wrote. This one in particular depicts a worldwide celebrity next to Cogan with Med Spa's name repeated all throughout the background. The promotional value is evident.
Your challenge.
So,
To accept it.
so there you have it.
Let's go.
We've
Show
got
us what
Cardi
you
B
want us.
that has lost
Good right
to Tasha K, and now this with 50 cents. So, people, you better stop talking about people. They coming after you. They suing you. So you need to be careful and take heed while talking about people. I think it's great that these people are suing people that are telling lies on them or rumors or alleged, but I think it's great. What's your take on that, Papa Will?
That piece right there was so multifaceted. I almost had to start taking notes, and I said, "Hey, man, this is live intervention. You know, you be taking no notes." You're getting paid for being up here with your educational opinion on everything. But look, I,
Don't y'all just love Papa Will? Papa Will something else. You know he told us, I ain't getting paid to be up here with you. Hey, he's the smart one. Now you good. You gotta follow Papa Will now, cause Papa Will, he be throwing some stuff in there. Okay.
but like that penile injection thing, that came along about when I was like 32, right? Because I inherently have lived along the timelines of creations, men and women type creations, like you. I was born in the 50s, so I've seen it all. But that penile injection, like you remember that joke that I think it was Richard Pryor or maybe one of the older ones. He said that this man started cheating on this woman, right?
Mhm.
And one day she asked him, "Why are you keep cheating on me?" He said, "Because I'm always looking for something new." And she told him, "Well, if you had 2 more inches of pecker, you'd find something new right here."
Oh wow.
So the philosophy of that is, it ain't the size of the wood you put against the cakes. It's how long the cakes take to burn up all the wood. Now that I'm done doing my commercials, now let me be serious. So, what this is saying is that somebody made a false accusation about a famous a public figure, and what's the best one to do? 50 Cent. He one of those alpha male type rappers. With his display of his character and in his music. If you listen to it. My mom and my daddy wouldn't have never listened to it, but they'd have sold every last one of his records we could have gotten in the store. But anyway, they picked the perfect thing. Now, why couldn't it have been some girl that was semi-falsely accusing him of some baby she didn't had that she claimed was his? Why did it have to be that, it's got to be a doctor and a man got to come on and say, well, he was associated with us, but we can't disclose that he had his pecker increased. That was another aspect of that conversation right there. Was it true or was it not true? And who cared? Who cared? Did 350 million subscribers on his last album care that he had some, some kind of nanite stuck up his PP to make it enlarged? Would they? Because I sure didn't as a man.
No.
It mean nothing to me. It make me want to go watch that commercial or jump on the bandwagon and go see what I could do about getting something stuck up my pee. I just didn't roll over for that one. I just said to myself that, hey, when I can't use my PP no more for having sex, then I'll just have to worry about taking you to pee all the time. And sure enough, would you believe that's what happened to me? I barely little rascal, but he always wants to go and pee. You ever had a puppy that you had to always be taking it outside so it wouldn't accidentally think it was going to be okay to pee on your carpet?
Mm-hmm.
You kept getting it outside, and sometimes you got it outside and it started peeing all over your shoes and your pant leg and all on your hand and shit. And then you were like, boy, why am I raising a puppy? Oh, because they told me if I could grow a flower, then I could move up and get a pet. And if I could raise a pet, then I would be prepared mentally and physically to be in a relationship. So that's why I got stuck with this little ass dog peeing all over me, so it don't wind up peeing on my hand when I go in the bathroom. So I take the empty toilet roll. Yes, no, no. I think no. No, that's a secret. I'm gonna have to keep that one to myself. I'm sorry, Angel. I'm sorry. I can't let y'all have that one. Y'all just have to grow and wait for that one to come your way.
So you wouldn't get a penis implant?
I didn't.
Okay.
I'm too old to worry about it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The hardest thing I do is go pee.
Okay.
implants. I don't need none of them. It got me hard all the time, peeing all up the back of my toilet. Wow.
Hey, Karen Johnson, how you be? Yeah,
Hey, Karen.
yeah. Oh boy. So what if they offered you $1,000?
And a free implant back
Yeah,
when I was 38? Or you mean like now?
like now.
Woo! Man. You think they could get me a scooter that runs so I wouldn't have to be going to these girls' house on my electric chair on the bus? And they promised I wouldn't walk around with a hard on all the time. You know, I wouldn't have to be wearing no extra baggy type pants so that, you know, women wouldn't be thinking that I was some kind of pervert with all this meat stuck in my pants.
Hmm.
Honey, I'm telling you, I couldn't do it at this age. I'm telling you, I didn't do it back then. So
Yeah.
I'm way past. You are asking the wrong man, ladies. Would y'all ask the panel? There's a lot of women in here. I see. Ask them, ladies. Would y'all be interested in me if I went and had some implants put in my 68-year-old Richard, and convinced the one to be around you for real? Could y'all? Would that be something y'all like?
Cause I do know, like they say, once the guys start taking, high blood pressure medicine, diabetes medicine, they say they have a hard time keeping it up. So, yeah. So I don't know how true that is. I am not a man. So
Yeah, I haven't endured it. I don't have high blood pressure or diabetes. I have perfect blood pressure, and my blood, circulation is at 95%.
okay.
So I'm in excellent health. I'm just wondering, ladies, I haven't seen no comments from anybody yet. Is this too personal for y'all? Y'all don't want April to know what you think? No, this is the internet.
Just B said, y'all remember the gay guy that used to be on Housewives of Atlantis? He was a stylist. He said he had implants.
Really?
Well, I didn't know. I didn't know we was gonna get to talking about implants. I was just saying for people, like they're suing people. So if you are getting it on YouTube or any other place and you're talking about people and the information isn't true, then they suing you. That's the point I was making. I mean, 50 cents penis happened to be the
well, that was going to be the next issue I was going to bring up, was that what it's saying is if what they're presenting is untrue, then he's got perfect rights to a nice size lawsuit.
And Tasha K lost her appeal to Cardi B, so she finally apologized. And Cardi B like, run me my money. And I don't blame Cardi B, because Tasha K kept going in and in on that woman, spreading rumors about her. And Tasha K thought she was untouchable.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't want to apologize. Now that she's lost the appeal, now she wants to apologize. No, too late. Run me my money.
Yeah, huh?
Run me my money. Too late now, because if you would have won, you wouldn't have never apologized. So no, exactly. I don't want no apology. I don't blame Cardi B. Run me my money. B better have my money. Yeah. And then Cardi B. Yeah. So. Yeah.
There's a time limit on give me my money.
Mm-hmm. But just think about it. Like I said, people gonna realize spreading false information about people, it ain't cool, and you are going to be paying a price. So I think it's great because people have been ruined because of a lie by other people.
Yeah,
So,
ever since we was kids.
right.
Somebody tell a lie on you and tell all the right people in that lie to just keep
Yeah.
on going.
Uh-huh. Ain't that something?
That was the horriblest thing. Oh
What
my
what is
goodness.
it? It's something. It's like it was awful.
Yeah.
It was awful. Yeah. People can tell a lie on you and have people thinking you one way and you not even that way just because they don't like you. So I tell people, just be careful. Don't spread rumors on people that you know that aren't true. And some things I known about people, I didn't even let it go any further. It wasn't even worth the fight. You know what you did.
Yeah.
You
You
know
know,
what you did.
and people lie to you and run from you. I'll
Hmm.
come in your face and pretend that the person that told you was the one was lying.
Hmm.
They never would do
Yeah.
that to you.
Yeah. Hmm. But
Yeah.
yeah. How you doing, Jill's comfort zone? What you been up to lately? Hmm. She said Jill says that's why I don't discuss folks, and if I do, I don't mention names.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'm like that. When I came to this platform, I was I was already well trained from just being a human that if you say something to me, I'm not a snitch. If you think that it's gonna get to somewhere other than me by me, you got the wrong goddamn horse in the race. You better go find yourself another one because you'd say something to somebody, and before it gets three people away, man, it's so changed. Especially if it was about somebody, like somebody said, "Oh well, Papa Will said, man, he had to slap you around." Was that true? When did he say that? Oh man, just a couple days ago. Is it true? And then boom, there it is. It's on. And that just because somebody made that shit up out of their mouth
Hmm.
and pushed it
Yeah.
forward and backwards. Next thing you know, dude, all up in your face, you're lucky if he don't just walk up and sneak punch you. We used to call it offing you. Just walk up and off you and then ask you the questions later. Man, why you telling everybody that you did something to me? Like, man, what the hell are you talking about? Then here we're gonna be the best man win now because neither one of these two people is really concerned about was it true and who said it.
Right. And they believed it.
They
Like,
just believed it.
really? See, I don't allow people to come to me and tell me nothing about my friends.
Mm-mm.
I nip it right in the bud. You're not gonna do this. I've been knowing this person for this long, and if you didn't say nothing back then, don't say it now. And now back to the snitching. When you say snitch, these folks kill me when they want to talk about folks snitching. Now they know doggone well if they get caught up in some stuff, and it comes time for them to have to um go to do time or whatever it's gonna do. They're gonna do whatever they could. They're gonna sing like canary birds. What's your take on that, Papa? Papa Will.
Um, some people are just prone to lying and snitching regardless. Like a person that you may have done wrong. You didn't really hurt them or nothing, even a relative. But then they go and do something, and you know it, and you can't wait to tell on them. Would you call that snitching, or is that the honest thing to do? Somebody, if somebody stole something from somebody else that would you tell them that they stole it? Because if you don't, then you're as bad as the person that stole it. If you don't say something. So that's that, and snitching, snitching is you and me go do something together and then I go tell on you. But I don't tell on me. I just go tell. Now that's a cheap ass snitching ass, what they call it, a CS.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's snitching. Or somebody's overhearing something that's gonna happen to somebody, you go run in and tell that somebody, you're just saving them from it happening to them. But if that somebody done got took and you know who took them, and you went and told that person who took them, that's common sense. That ain't really snitching, but that's what we call snitching. Like I tell people right
that shouldn't be snitching, because if I know somebody done broke into somebody's house that I know, I'ma tell them, hell yeah, they did it.
Yep. See, that's me. And I
did it. They the ones that broke in your house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. If I know it, I ain't gonna lie on you. But if you done did some foul shit, done broken some of my people or friends' house, you doggone right I'ma tell. I sure am. I'm gonna tell.
And see, that ain't snitching,
No, that ain't snitching.
Yeah. I used to tell people when I was in the life that don't do nothing wrong in front of me and turn me into no goddamn snitch. So don't do nothing wrong in front of me and make me have to go tell on you. Make it so you can tell everybody I'm a snitch.
Right. Yeah.
So your best behavior will be whatever you're gonna do. Don't do it standing here next to me. Go where you need to go. That you're doing that all on your own, because don't be making me into a snitch. Just to me saying that made me think of this, Angel. If you, me, and one other person are sitting close enough, whether you and that person are talking and they're not talking to me, and they tell you something that's not true, and then I turn around and respond to, hey, that's not true, and they say to me, what you got to do with it, snitch? Because what I got to do with it is that you're talking to me too. You're talking to me. If I can hear you, you're talking to me. So you just sat here and told that person a lie to get over on them. And if I sit here, don't say nothing, that's saying that I believe that the lie you're telling is authentic, and that person should give up their shit to you, because I'm messed up. I'm really messed up. I can't even say it because that wouldn't be me. You can't lie to somebody in front of me, because I'm gonna let them know, and I'm gonna dare you to want to do something about it, thinking that you're gonna make me change my mind and go along with your lie, because that might involve you touching me, and you touch me, I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you. Okay, and that's the way I was. So if you're gonna lie to somebody, don't lie to them around me. Don't even let me know.
So what do you think about people that they say, oh, I just told a little white lie? No, you told a lie. Or they say, I lied to protect you.
Well, either side of that coin, which is a good example to use, because one side you got family, the other side you got non-family, and do you protect family from the lie they told, but let an associate fall for the lie they told? Because this is just a little white lie. This is a family lying to someone. Which one do you side up with?
I think I would side up with my family.
That's what you're asking, right? Is but
sometimes little white lies need to be. Yeah. They need to be stopped too.
Yeah.
That's another thing with our people. What goes on in this house stays in this house, and we keeping so many secrets.
Yeah.
Hey, first generation X's, I've been doing fine. So, so what do you think? Do we keep the lie going, or do you tell
Well, the
women?
person apparently the person that started this lie might not be around no more. So I think it would be time to break the chain. You know, tell whoever's trying to tell you that lie that hey, look, the buck stops over there with you,
Okay,
right there. That's the end of the lie. Right there is at you, because I'm not telling that lie to nobody.
okay,
Friend, family, you know, business associate, co-worker, who's on the bus. Damn, what you know? What you know?
mm,
You know, but I'm saying that from my then made it all the way through all the hard parts of my life. I made it through all of them to be over on this side where I'm at now, where I have no social problems with nothing.
okay,
You know, so everything all my responses are genuine. Know that, you know, I'm not making up nothing to tell you. And if it's something I'm totally unfamiliar with, I'm gonna, you know, but I ain't had to do that yet because you're right on course. You're right in my bucket list.
okay.
Hmm.
So tell the audience a little bit about you, Papa Will. Everybody, this is Papa Will.
Well, a little bit about me is that I'm a promotions production producer. I am known for creating live local entertainment events for up and coming artists in poetry, comedy, hip hop, R&B, models, and dancers. And over here in this social media platform, I've been with them since they first opened up their doors. All through you had to have 1,000 subscribers before you could ever go live over here. I stuck to going live at Facebook. You can Google my name right there, Papa Will or the Y2K Show, and you'll find out that I'm pretty famous. But I'm down to earth, you know, and I'm in my retirement years. Like we all know, I'm 68 years old, and you think, well, damn, my daddy ain't even that old yet. My mom, and I'm hanging around this guy. I best be to drop down that respect, you know, because if you listen to me live, you can tell my soul is old, but my voice is brand new. You know, I sound just like the people I'm talking to. Because why? Because I was generated to talk to people fairly and honestly and on the same plane. You know how them people you be talking to them and all of a sudden they try to slip words in there they know you ain't gonna know the damn meaning of?
Hmm.
That's just like a Filipino friend. You know, you sub up to them, and then you go to one of their lives, and the whole live is in Tagalog or their native Filipino language. You know, and you're there doing what? Taking bits and pieces from either one of these two people, taking them up here to your Yahoo line and clicking define as you paste them in the line in the tab line. You paste them in there to see what they mean, so you can respond back. That's on both sides, you know. In English, you have and we've had those kind of people, you know, that talk to us and then they're going to drop words that we don't know. Well, you know, I tell everybody now, if you have children, you should be getting them dictionaries if they don't have dictionaries in their little cell phone, so that that doesn't happen to them anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And where do you live? Or
I
you
live
don't
in
want
Vegas, Nevada. I live approximately 5 miles north of the Las Vegas Strip, the one that's actually in Las Vegas, Nevada.
to? Oh, okay. I was just in Vegas in November.
You was guessing that I lived in Vegas? Some
No, I said I was just in Vegas this past November.
oh, really? Yeah. Oh man, we weren't that close yet, huh? But now you know me, you know, so you could be planning to come here and we can meet uptown or somewhere and be hanging out in some of these old folks' places that they don't have none of around here.
Hmm.
You have to be in a bowling league. I'm in three bowling leagues, and I'm one of the youngest people in each one of them. Yep, and they're all so frisky, just bowling their asses off and beating me, the ones that can, and laughing and joking with me and looking all youthful. You wouldn't believe they have all kind of hidden problems, fake knees and replaced legs, and you know what I'm saying? All the
But
stuff
boy, hey, them all for getting knee implants, hip implants, anything. I'm for all of that. Heck yeah. Yeah. I'll be a bionic woman.
I feel you, yep.
Shit. I
I,
wish I could get a new body. I would be the first to do a clinical research study.
yeah, huh?
Mhm.
All that stuff, huh? 'Cause how come I
Yes,
can get
yes,
lined
sir.
up with that
Sure
stuff right
would.
there? How come I never
Mm-hmm.
get on that that? But I'm fortunate. I've never had a major surgery. I died once, but I was that was in a minor surgery. The first time I was ever put under. I was gone. I thought I was out, free, had escaped. And they told me, get your ass on back down there, take these spirits with you. They need somebody to belong to, and they've been waiting on a man just like you. I've been waiting for
Uh,
a soul
hey,
like
Papa
you.
Will.
Huh?
So you say when you died, did you see the light?
Yeah,
Because a lot of people on YouTube they got the other side, and I've been listening to people that have died and come back. So you did see the light, huh?
yeah. That I saw that back when there was no such thing. You can ask me that question now, and I can tell you the truth. But when it happened, man, you couldn't tell nobody you died on no operating table and you saw no light. It's all you seen it on TV. But I hadn't. And then after the light, I saw this line. I was at the back of this line, and nobody was talking, but everybody could feel everything. You could feel when the next person, when they said next, or when they said go this way, or they said come this way, and then finally there I was at the front of the line. It was my turn, and I saw that, and dude looked at me. I already knew. He just pointed to the left. He didn't say one word to me. He just pointed to the left. And I walked over to the left thinking, oh man, I'm going to hell. They done rejected me in heaven, and they sending me over in like a sheep. I said, I should run. I said, run where? There's nothing here. There's nothing to run to from. Nothing. You just go your ass on over there, like they said, and find out what you're getting. And all it said to me, and after I left a little while down the road, I realized it was the Holy Spirit. We could call God, we could call Jehovah, we could call Allah, we could call the Sun, we could call Ra, but the Holy Spirit told me, it is not your time. Go back and take all these spirits with you and change.
Okay.
And I just woke up and I heard these chains rattling. And I just know that the damn sent me to hell. I'm just these chains rattling. I sat up and it was in my hospital bed. And in the city, they put you in the same room they put the criminals that then got shot and arrested and shit. So as I'm opening up my eyes, the guard is walking by with this guy in shackles and a pot pan, a piss pot, looking for a window to throw it out of, and I realized that I was back. It was over. I was human again, and I wasn't in hell. But then,
Oh, okay, that's great.
but then when I
So
realized
what advice would you give to what advice do you give to up and coming artists now
the
when they
same, the same, I would tell them. I would tell up and coming artists to work yourself. Learn everything you need to know about being an independent business person, and then make your art, whether you're a singer, a rapper, whatever you're going to be, a wrestler. Make sure you're going to be the best that you can be at that, because that's what you're going to be promoting. And you're going to have to promote it. Ain't nobody can promote you for you. But once you hit fame, everybody that's in the promotion business is going to want some of your money to promote you, because they're going to feel like you're too busy to promote yourself. So while nobody's trying to help you, never, ever in your whole entire lifetime, think that what you need to do is get somebody to do your work. That's the worst thing you could ever do. That's why so many people, when you try to give them a business opportunity, rather than ask you what it is the job consists of, they ask you how much money you're going to give them and how much of it you're going to give them before they do any work. Because the theory and the concept has been flawed, that you over here think you're going to get over on that person, making them work to come to the end of the week, and you got no money to pay them with because you didn't make nothing. That's what got the whole scenario, the whole game. That's what I would tell to a person. Let me walk around here being no damn scam. I hate scammers.
Okay. So you would tell them to promote themselves and
Yeah.
keep. Okay.
Promote yourself and make sure your product is very good, and so that you have pride in promoting yourself. Because if you just got a half-ass put together project, you're not going to go out and tell nobody about it because you're not proud of it. Be proud of your work, and it'll motivate you to go tell people you got it. You got it. I got this song. I need y'all to listen to it. And I know hundreds of people. I know a lot of people that I went through that would open up their trunk in front of the check cashing place or the liquor store on payday and sling their CDs out their trunk. So they became famous, and people try to offer them record deals. But I told them, you don't need no record deal. You need distribution. So I got a rapper. He made a song. He said, his name is Boogeyman, and he says in there, I don't need no record deal. Support my distribution because I'm the record deal. I'm the one that blood, sweat, and tears. I'm the one paying to get me into the studios. I'm the one paying to get this album produced in hard copies to make available for sale out my trunk. I don't need you to do none of that for me. But if you're a distribution company, here's a copy of my album. Go ahead and burn it up and put it in all your distribution outlets and sell my damn song and give me my money. That's what I told people in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s, and it's still true today. So, you can actually get out here in crowded places, out in front of a Safeway, a crowded Safeway, anywhere in America, and sell your CD still for $10. I bet you. They're doing it already. I just felt them. They're already doing it. Anybody thinking of doing it now, join the club. It's out there. It's formatted. It's laid out, and people are already adhering to it and dropping them $5 and $10 to up and coming artists for their music.
Right, and then a lot of it now you can just download the music to the MP3 or MP4, and you buy the music, from Apple.
Like on my website, for free, you can look at my models in their bathing suits. But if you want the adult content, now you need to sign in, and give me some credit card information and give me a registration fee that will allow you to get past free to see what's next. So digitizing music the way it is now, when you can get if you can download it, that's the free part. That's the free stuff. That's the stuff they don't mind you having. It could be shorter. It could have stuff in it that changes it from the one they're selling. But this is the one I'm giving out for free.
Oh, okay.
This album, you can pay $25 and get this whole album. But this song right here, this is my promo song. It's the sacrifice song. This is the song that gets all the hits on YouTube.
Okay.
From my YouTube channel, from all my thousands of visitors that come to my channel, because I've seen some of these artists that have over 500,000 subscribers, and you know why that is? Because these people are buying your music. They're buying your music. You ain't sitting there chatting to them like we be doing here. You come in here, you buying my music. Right over there, go right over there, hit that link, leave me that $25. You don't even have to stick and stay. I don't care. Because I'm not monetized.
And then they download the music cause just we talking about ain't nobody buying no CDs no more.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, and they not. They not buying CDs no more.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
So
that's just V. But think of all the hundreds of thousands of people across the country that are.
yeah,
They're still
everything
happy.
is digital now.
You know,
Except that they were trying to say they trying to bring back albums.
they probably are. But let me tell you a truth right now. My son is a world famous rapper, meaning that he's had hit songs and hit albums here in America, but he went platinum one time with some Chinese friends of his on 3 songs. They put an album out about almost 20 years ago. My son still gets called from the record store, a real live record store in San Francisco, Vallejo, Sunnyvale, Santa Clara in California, right? That
Uh,
they run out of his CD off the shelf. They call him to bring them some more, and he's been doing this for over 20 years because some people that's how they're oriented. They're oriented to this is what I came up with, and this is what I'm sticking to. Because the homies are still all making great music, and they selling it over here in this at this record shop for $20. I'm going to get that new one. You know. So, but me, I didn't buy no music. So nobody. But let me ask you this, and because it's commercial break time, and so I'm gonna say to everybody in here, are you subbed up to me? Because if you sub up to me, you will see local artist music all throughout my channel. Because that's what I do. Still supporting these up and coming artists. But man, all this stuff has blown up so big so quickly that I still got like 20 CDs of music to still check for the homies back in California. My thing is they don't have no other way of making CDs out of their music that can lead to people going online and buying their music. So what I do is I make music model videos with their song. And depending on some of them, I do, their whole album just because then it's out there. That if somebody sees what I've done, maybe they'll come along and do something better for you. And it happened. I have artists that I started out helping from California when they were kids that now when I play their music, I get a copyright notice.
oh, okay.
But because in that notice, they have to contact the person that the music belongs to. And those are my people. And they let them know, oh, that's Papa Will. Oh, no, we don't care if he plays our music. Let Papa
Yeah.
Will play our music because he's promoting us. That's what I
Oh,
think.
okay. First Generation Exes says I support the same music you support as I'm from the Bay Area. I know the meaning. Oh, okay. So y'all got something different going on
Praise
out
the
there.
Lord. There's my first. If you just go around that corner, because I'm not a mod over here, but just go
Okay.
around that corner and subscribe to my channel so that we can start talking about that Bay Area behavior. Because you might know some new kids. I've been out here since 2013. My Social Security pack says. No, I got here while I was I got here in 2012. So I've been
Yeah.
gone for 11 years from the Bay. So your
Mm.
name is Saint. Nice to meet you, Saint. Well, you can see my name is right there. Y2K, Papa Will. What part of the Bay you live in? San Francisco or Oakland or what? Sorry
Yeah,
about
Saint is one of my music friends from Spreaker. See, y'all done made a connection.
Yeah,
'Cause he's from the Bay Area.
yeah.
Hmm.
See, that's
Yeah.
what I had to take that break in there. I started feeling that right then I could say, let's take this commercial break, and I could say something that somebody, praise the Lord, in your chat will know what and where this whole thing comes from. I don't know with the newbies. Well, then first, I have no idea, but now that you said that part, tell me the old ones that you know then so that we can start talking about them, or you want me to start? I want to know who you know because, I know, I know I know them before they was anybody's.
Yeah.
You know, but
Yeah.
that is great. That is great. April knows
Yeah.
how I get down. April, talk to me about him. How what his first in his orientation is. What he get down with.
Yeah, he has a lot of people that he promotes and plays their music. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So hey, this is great. He said the Conscience Daughters gave me my first break.
Yeah, in that case, you should probably know my son. He's got a computer chip, mega abusive from San Jose, living up in Sacramento now. Or you know, um, Spice One, E40, San Quinn, JT the Bigger Figure,
Mm.
Too Short, Rapping Forte.
Oh,
I
I
miss
love
them
Too
games.
Short. Too Short, that's my favorite rapper right there.
Oh, really? Yeah, Too
Oh
Short.
God, yes.
I got
Is
one.
Ramon still his manager? This
Huh?
guy named is Ramon still Too Short manager?
I don't know. You'd have to Google that one. When I was
Okay.
there, he didn't have no manager, or if he had a manager, he didn't talk to me about no manager guy.
Yeah.
I put him in a show out here in 2004 in Las Vegas at this beautiful place, right on the Las Vegas Strip. What they call the Las Vegas Strip is actually in Paradise, and these kids, man, they were sniveling in the background. They done played all day around and not gone out there and got on stage because the stage was too big for them, right? The show was too
Mhm.
big for them. But they did all this big talk, and then when it came their turn, they didn't want to go. And then they want to. The next time I come along, because I was the stage manager, backstage and front stage. I introduced everybody that was in the show. I had them all lined up and everything. So they didn't want to go. So now we come all the way down to everybody want to see Too Short now, because everybody trying to claim they paid to have him here and they want their money's worth and da 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 da. And so he comes through the backstage area, the dressing room, and I had Short, let me talk to you. He's, Papa Will, what's up, man? I ain't seen you in 20 years, man. Well, blah, blah. He starts talking to me and shit like we old friends because we were. And I said, look, man, the kids that put this show together, man, they ain't went on because they done got stage fright. Now they trying to tell me that they ain't going on because Too Short's getting ready to go on. So I can't let these little punks think they're better than me at this stuff, man. He said, Papa Will, anything you say, man, what do you want me to do? I said, I want you to hold on and I'm gonna go and throw these guys out on the stage. And each one of them that don't want to go on stage right now, I'm gonna sock him right upside his head, talking shit to me. All the work I done did for free up in here tonight. They're talking to me like they know me. And then I went and told them, I said, okay, look, y'all need to shut up, get up, and get out on that stage. Because when you're done, I'll bring Too Short on. So y'all gonna be the opening act tonight for Too Short in this gorgeous ass ballroom here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And they got all excited, and then they said, "Papa, Will, you the greatest man." Yeah, whatever. And then get yourself together, get over up out on that stage, and boom, they got out there, and they did their job. And then Too Short went on, and I didn't get paid. I won't be doing this shit again for you children. So when people
Right.
ask me what have I've done for the up and coming, um, I've done shows for them. I've put on shows for them. I've gone to work in a spot that if I wasn't willing to do it, it had nothing to do with me. But the person that was supposed to do it wasn't going to do it. That if I didn't do it, it would be a bust, and none of these kids would have gotten on stage. So I did it. I did it.
Mm.
So I don't brag about it. You know, but I'm called Y2K Associates because on December 31st, 1999, in Santa Clara, California, First Gen, we went to City Hall and bought the license in San Jose, California, to be called Y2K Associates on December 31st, 1999. So the next day, we were already there. We was already there. Y2K Associates was a day old on New Year's Day, okay? And 23 years later, we're still here. So I'm in
Mm-hmm.
Vegas, you know.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
First generation Exorcist says, are you familiar with the, what is that?
Mechanics.
Mechanic?
Mechanics. The
Mechanics?
mechanics. I'm not sure, you know, because they don't sound familiar to me. I've been gone from the Bay. I've been gone from the Bay since 2009. So if this is somebody after that, I wouldn't know 'em, you know. If they're under 45, 50 years old, I don't know them. Because all these people I know now, they're like Kalani, they're all in their 50s now. You know. I have one hip hop artist. His name was Boogie Made Off. He's the youngest artist I ever put on stage. We had the first show I did for underage kids. You had to be 16 to get in. Boog was only 15. I said, man, I go through all this work. My son just turned, like 18 or something, and now I'm still trying to find a club that'll let youngsters in it. So I had to sneak him in the damn club.
Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm scared to party with the young folks now. I don't know if I'm gonna come out alive if I go to a club with the young folks. 'Cause they gonna shoot 'em up, bang bang. Nah. Mm-mm,
Okay.
mm-mm.
So now, okay, we're straight. Now all you have to do is talk to me. I know I done mentioned all those people that you know them all, Sally Sale. Like I said, on my channel you'll see there. I can't even think of their names now. I'm so excited talking to somebody, but I'm getting C now, and like I can perfectly see what I'm trying to say, but my brain says, "Hey man, I'm not gonna say that right now." Third mode, like I said, diverse entertainment.
Papa Will,
Mm-hmm.
it was so great to have you on here today
Thank you.
to chat with me. I appreciate you being on the show today. And I know I'm gonna see you tonight. Uh, and Eric B. the Realist and the
Mm-hmm.
Word. They show I like the way that you support those gentlemen. You support the youth,
Yes. Mm-hmm. That's
and
what I
that is an awesome thing. Uh, and so you don't talk about it, you be about it, and
that
I do
part.
know that.
Yeah. That part I really like about me because I grew up shooting craps, okay? And if you couldn't talk crap and you couldn't count, they would just run over you. But boy, if you could count, that was your first step. And then if you could talk crap while you were shooting, catch them not looking, stopping the dice when you get to slip that 4 in there on them, I was on that. So in crap games, you can't be no liar. There ain't nothing you could get away with lying. You can't call a bet and then you lose and not pay that bet. You'll get jumped right there.
Hmm.
And they
Yeah,
don't know how many people gonna jump you because if the first guy jump you and he handles you, okay, then that's all it'll be. But if you have any fight in you, the rest of that crap game would jump you for calling that
hmm
asshole bet. You'd have messed up the whole
yeah,
game. Cheater. You can't cheat. You can't cheat in
hmm
a crap game.
yeah,
So I'm just telling you, I was raised like a gangster, like if you ain't gonna be about it, don't be pretending that you're about it. But if you're about it, don't go around showing that you're about it. Help everybody. Just
exactly.
help everybody.
Yeah,
I don't need nothing from you. But I had to
right.
be taught that if a person offers you something, accept it. Because I was
Yeah,
so, no, you're gonna need that later. Now you're gonna keep it, I'll get something from over
yeah,
here. That's how I was. I was, and I wasn't being self-centered or anything like that. It's just I thought it was more fair for you to keep what you had, and I just get some more for us than for me to accept what you offered me.
yeah,
It took me a long time to learn that one, boy.
yeah,
That's another story I could tell for couple hours. You know,
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I'm sure glad you came up here today. My audience appreciates it. I've got music friends from all over. I'm glad they stopped in today.
Mhm.
Hopefully they won't be strangers and you know, get everybody on here that's doing something out here. And
Mhm.
never know what kind of connection people will make. Yeah.
Exactly.
hmm Yeah,
Yeah.
because if y'all make it, I hope y'all come back for me. Because if I make it, I'm coming back for y'all.
Just be. Thank you. Hey, Angel, since you mentioned that, like I'm like this. If I'm going, you coming. The only way you don't come today is, your legs wasn't working and you couldn't walk that far or whatever. You couldn't get to your computer.
hmm
But tomorrow, I expect your ass to catch up. Because
Yeah.
I ain't here for the glamour, and you already achieved more in this than I'm trying to. I'm not here to become monetized. I'm here to get to a number where I can start sharing my own stuff here with more people. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Share our stuff. And when I say my stuff, it's all the people standing behind me. Kalani, I tell you, you know, I'm helping. I'm here to help. I'm here to help.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm already monetized and stuff. I've been monetized. I'm like you. I went back to help people reach their goals.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah,
it's so
yeah.
hard on YouTube. It's hard if you don't have that extra.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah, if
So
you
that
don't if you don't know people, then you need to find the people to know the people. Hey, but can I share one little situation with you before
yes.
you leave? Because I'm trying to spread this word. You know how if you go to a nice place and you look at your numbers and you got like 5, 6 more than what you went there with because it was one of those
Uh-huh.
places where people sub up to you, but it
Mhm.
wasn't your show. See, so I want to talk to people about that right now. Don't blame the person that you think unsubbed to you because there's no way of you telling who subbed up to you and who. Because if there is, I need y'all to tell me because I ain't figured that out yet. I can't figure out who all.
YouTube takes away your subscribers. And I
Huh?
try to tell that to people. I try to let people know that. Yeah.
What? Let them know what, honey. I missed that.
I
The word.
try to let people know that YouTube takes away some of their subscribers.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Now this is what
don't
you
get
hit.
mad.
Yeah. So now this is what I want to talk about real quick. YouTube takes away all the fake subscribers you got. Now, this is what you have to do to keep some. If you go subscribe to somebody's channel, this is what you have to do to ensure that you get online. Because the object is for me to be so dynamic that when I post it up there, I ain't running around trying to tell 300 people that I'm doing something. You should get it in a notification to your own page, right? So this is what you
Right.
have to do. When you subscribe, you know, to a person that's you're not in their chat, but they're in the same chat, like we're all here right now. And
hmm
I say to each
Right.
one of you, subscribe to my channel. And then
hmm
when you go in over there and you subscribe, hit one of my shorts. The shorts are designed to satisfy the requirement. So you hit one of them 30-second shorts, 40-second shorts. It only takes
Yeah.
30 seconds for it to stick. But you
Right.
hit one of them 40 seconds. And then in that, you like, you share, and
Right.
you subscribe, right? So now you
Yeah.
done subscribed, and now you're into the hit the like on one of my shorts. And when you pull it out, you're gonna be able to share because it's gonna give you a link to it. Now, when you
Right.
take that link and you drop it back in the show that you're in, getting it from me, that lets me know that you went there and you did that. And now all you got to do is go back to that short and make a comment on what that short is about. Show that you picked a short that you could relate to, and say it's about
Right.
cooking because I do a lot of cooking, and it's the cornbread making one. And you go into that short, and then you leave a message talking to me about making cornbread. Now
Right.
we done left a message in the replay. We done turned on the notification bell. We done liked the video, and we done shared it. Now, anything else that's left, hey, when I get more than you like to see, and you feel like a $2 cash app me, and then the whole thing. But the most important thing is you need to go into the channel and pick something. You can even take a whole 3-hour video of theirs, turn it on while you're in another chat, let it, get the first 30 seconds of it so that you know what it is. Go right down below it and leave a comment, a full comment right there that will invoke whoever that video belongs to answer it and speak back to you. That's
Right.
what YouTube wants to see. They want to see camaraderie. See, the days
Oh,
of
yeah.
just take a the same thing with here. Say you having a show and you got 50 people in there, but only 10 of them have hit the link. And when you count it, you only see like 9 over here in the chat. Those rest of those people that are sitting down there in the bushes are of no value to you. You don't get. YouTube is cutting back on the watch hours that they give to those people down there in your studio, down there in the bushes. They're cutting that back. So the object is to get people up into the bucket and then meet everybody. Anybody in here, I'd say if you have over 1,000 subscribers, then you need to be dropping your link in the chat. And if you're not a mod, then mods, people like me, now she made me a mod. Thank you very much. I feel so much better. What I do, I'll go to First Gen's 3 dots over here on the right, click on it, go to his channel, and say to myself, okay, what does my friend have? Oh, my friend has 36 subscribers. Okay, 36 subscribers and no lives. That means that you are a content supporter, that you support other people's content.
Right.
Now, in your community box, while I'm over here, I could take one of my videos and drop it in here to you and come back here and we keep talking. But I let you know that, hey, man, in your community box, I dropped one of my videos. So I subbed up to you too. But see, subbing up to people when you have, when you have a small number going, subbing up to people does not mean that they're going to sub back up to you. So now the basis of it is, okay, if a person is they come and they support your content, but you look in their background in their channel and you see that, they've been in YouTube for about 6 years or whatever, but they don't do lives and they only got 34 subscribers. There is no sense in you dropping their link back in your chat. Because they are a participator, not an administrator. See? Yeah. Because why make somebody a mod that's not a personal friend of yours or that doesn't work with you or is not a content producer? Content producers, get mod sticks so that they can drop their own link. That way it ain't just their channel link. They can go and pick out one of their videos that they really like and drop that link in your show. Then you're more than likely to look at it and subscribe to me and leave me a message if it's a video that you can like.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can't think that people are subbing up to you and unsubbing on a whole. Now there are some of that going on. Somebody could have been, in a show where they were telling you to sub up to everybody and you subbed up and you thought that was the end of it. And when it didn't go through, you were like, oh man, I'm not subscribing to that guy, man. I got notifications telling me doing this. Man, I don't even get that close to the guy. And they'll unsub you. But YouTube saves them the work.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just wanted to share that.
Yeah, we appreciate you. And this has been a nice Sunday blessing for people that stayed in the chat. We had a great show. And hey, Kalani. Hey. And so we thank you for sharing that information. We old school. We all about trying to help.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how we was raised. People don't understand when we say like we was raised to go back and help people. That's
Mhm.
that's how we were raised. So I
So
don't know how.
just B said people mind for other reasons though. So honey, drop them other reasons because all I did was open the door. Because I'm trying to get April to stay here, and let's get like 15, 20 more people to join this chat of hers and hit that like button so that we can get some transactioning going on here. Or do you need to go? Because if you need to
Oh
go,
no, I
then
didn't need to go. You can. Hey, whatever you want to do. Yeah,
okay.
whatever you
Well,
want to do.
maybe not like that, but Kalani, I just got through telling the whole chat about how we used to help up and coming artists of all distinctions. We even worked for E40 one time when he opened up this club called the Ambassador. No, his wasn't the Ambassador, was it? Or was it? And then Kalani was up in there smoking B legits with B legit and shit. Yeah, too legit to quit. Rapid Forte walking around the place, but oh no, just V. I know that I just said it, honey. There's two type of people that get wrenches. One is a mod. A mod, does what a mod does. You know, me as a mod. Let me pretend I'm just a mod. What I would do? I would come here and speak to everybody walk in this room. As soon as you walked in, salute, because I'd be done did a salute April when I walked through the door, let you know I'm on duty, I'm on staff, because there ain't no pay for it. You do it because you like the person whose channel it is. If you have those skills that you want to use, now just V, you don't have to worry about whether you get understood or not because I didn't. I didn't make your mind. Angel did, and she knows why she did. So it's not important. I'm not trying to get her to take nothing away from you. I'm just saying that there's two types of people. A mod will make sure that if you're getting hit with trolls, that they go time out them trolls, and that if two people, even if they're two moderators, are lying and cheating and yelling at each other, you go over there and you time one of them out for 300 seconds you know, stuff like that. But if you are like me, I'm a content provider, and to be offered the opportunity to come live on somebody's panel, then I look at it like this is a great opportunity for me as a content provider. If I talk to you and you like the way I sound talking to you, and you develop a like for me the way I talk. I don't mean like trying to be my girlfriend and nothing because I can't be doing none of that stuff no more. Man, I did all that lifestyle, right? So I'm past that lifestyle.
Don't you just love them?
Yeah, because girl, I'm looking for a day keeper. Somebody that when I can't get out of bed years from now, that they come wipe my butt and change my diaper and not
Oh
get
Lord
mad
have
about it.
mercy.
You know what
I
I'm
just
saying?
love them. Yeah. Hmm.
Because I've had those dreams, man. That I don't want to go to some strange nursing home out of nowheresville. All of a sudden, you got me up in this nursing home. And I don't know these people in no nursing home. I'd rather get all the way there with somebody that knows me. So if I was to meet a woman now, she'd probably have more problems than I have. You know, bad knees. Because I already got sacroiliac and rheumatism. She could come in here and be half blind, and one eye can't see out the other one. You know. She just was looking real hot and real good that night with them high
Yeah.
heels on, showing that cleavage, with her hair all fixed up and her lipstick on. That's why I don't go to those
Yeah.
places because I'm easy now. I'd be too easy. You know, fall for a pretty face or something, man. And she have a car, and I don't have to take a lift back home. And she says, "Can I come in and have a drink?" And I say, "I only got some Pepsi." She said, "That'll be fine. I prefer 7 Up, but I'll take a Pepsi." And the next thing I know, she is up in here drinking my Pepsi, telling me how nice my 2-bedroom apartment looks. And do you? Yeah.
Oh gosh, what am I gonna do with you, Papa D? Papa, what you something else, y'all? Ain't you something else?
Oh man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That 300 seconds is a cold piece of discipline. Yeah. Yeah, but okay. This I have some people. They said, man, if a troll comes into the room, let him live. Now they ain't gonna be good for nothing but conversation time because they probably didn't. Well, we got them down here in the watch numbers, but they probably didn't hit that like button, and now they all the way up in here, and they're talking crazy. They're using those words that YouTube don't want used anymore in the chats. But I think it only applies to the content producer, not to the people in the chat. Those of us that are in silent chat can probably keep saying a few things for now, And Pampa Miss April is cute, just so you know. Oh, you so cute too. Just I know Miss April. You don't have to worry, because I live in Las Vegas and Miss April don't live in Las Vegas. And so she can be as cute as she wants to. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. She can be as cute as she wants to wherever she's at.
Uh-oh.
Be that cute. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Just be over here talking.
Oh, Josephine, that's like my daughter. She called herself looking out for me. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I'm just letting her know you is safe over here with me, honey. Because me and my electric chair, I can't even get on the plane. They'd have to fit it underneath on the Greyhound bus for me to leave town.
Oh, wow.
So I think it's just cool that we're all able to be here today. Join
Oh,
up.
yeah. It's always great. Positive people, positive vibes.
Yeah.
No haterism allowed.
Yeah.
And if you got to talk about somebody to make yourself look good, we don't allow that over here neither.
I hate that one.
Oh yeah.
I really hate that one.
Yeah.
You're gonna lie on us to make you look good. No, you're not gonna tell. Well, if you tell, you're gonna do what? If I tell, you're gonna do what? Oh no, man, then shut up and don't stay nice up in April's chat. Just stay nice. Hey, I'm gonna drop this link of mine so anybody that wants to
drop your link. Everybody drop their links.
Yeah.
I got a new phone. I gotta learn how to work this new phone before I be talking about anything. Yeah.
That's what I've never done internet on my phone. I don't even nope. I don't even like none of those apps that you have to have a phone, like Instagram. Instagram, if you got to operate it with your phone, I don't go there.
Yeah.
And I got 3 fat ass Instagram accounts. I don't even on the phone. No, I can't even figure out how to turn the damn thing off. You think I want all of that in my life too?
They don't realize we doing good just keeping up with all of this stuff. My God. Like
that is so true.
I'd be like, I need me some young relatives and young kids around me because it's hard keeping up with all of this computer technology stuff. Like this stuff. Yeah.
You got some young people in there. I see Finney TV Media. He'll know everything you need to know over here on how to work any parts of this StreamYard. I'm sure.
Well, okay. Well, I need to talk to him.
Well, you better start talking while I got his attention.
Finney, okay.
Finney, Papa, greetings. Greetings to you too, Finney.
Yeah, because I'd be like, I need some young people, somebody that can keep me up on what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially when you paying for these streaming services, yeah, like I want to get the most for my money.
Just
Uh,
B said she want to go on a safari. Who you trying to go on safari with? You gonna have your safari hat on and a flashlight and your tent and your elephant killer? And then she says she want to go Giraffe Hotel and Safari, and then pop onto Zanzibar. Zanzibar, ain't that in Africa or some portion?
no, that's in Las Vegas.
Why don't she
I
just say
think
that? Why she playing with me? Using
I
all
think
these
so.
big words not to tell me she talking about Vegas.
When I was in Vegas, I only saw um a little bit. Let me see. What was the hotel I stayed at? I stayed at the hotel where they filmed America's Got Talent at.
Also,
The Marriott.
you was down on the Las Vegas Strip then.
Oh yeah, we was on the strip.
Hotels on
Yeah,
there. Yeah.
I made it. Yeah, but I didn't even see. They say I only saw 1/4 of Vegas.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
yeah, because when you come here, whatever hotel you stay at, you got
yeah,
to decide to go left or right and walk
right.
till there ain't no more hotels on which say you chose right, you got to walk until there's no more hotels on right, and then cross the street and walk all the way back down on left until there ain't no more hotels or casinos to see. You'll be out there past Walgreens.
Yeah, hey,
You go to
Spinny,
the stratosphere.
TV. Hey, it's me, Lori. How's everybody doing? Yeah, but wow, man, it was. Let me tell you something. It was an experience. Yeah, it was an experience.
So
Uh,
what did you actually get a chance to experience?
oh, I went to the filming of America's Got Talent.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I went to our hotel was at the MGM. You can look at my shorts. I did videos when I was in Vegas. Yeah, and we walked a lot. We walked that strip. Uh, saw a lot, but the food was great out there. Yeah, but like I said, lots of people. Oh my God, so many folks. Oh, it was just so crowded. Yeah, very crowded. So, but would I go back? Yeah, but I got other things I would want to do before I went back to Vegas. Uh huh. Yeah,
Mhm.
but so how often do you go on the strip? Probably not. Probably never, huh?
No, I never go on a strip.
Yeah.
I go to the Las Vegas experience. It's covered and it's in downtown Las Vegas,
Mhm.
actually in the city of Las Vegas. Now, because of uh look, where I live, I have to go through the experience 3 times a week to go bowling.
Oh.
And then the other 2 days a week, I go through there to catch the bus to take me to Geo Fitness at the Veterans Hospital. So in the daytime, I'm all through the Las Vegas experience. Have you ever
Oh
been there? It's got that cover on it.
no. Mm-mm. No, we were there just 4 days and 3 nights.
Right. You get here on Thursday and leave what, Monday? Something like that.
Sunday. Yeah, and then I was
Yeah.
so upset because after we were getting ready to board the plane, we found out they were filming the BET Awards, and we was like, "Oh, yeah." But
Oh yeah, I was leaving and then you find out they was doing that.
mhm. Yeah, but like I said, it was nice, expensive. The food was good. It was crowded.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah. So yeah. Mhm. Yeah. But if you live in Las Vegas, they say you can go stay on the strip for you don't have to pay as much as people from out of town do. Is
Yeah,
that
that's
true?
true. Yeah, it's true. The locals get discounts on everything
Oh, okay.
because because of the fact we don't have to come here and live right here. I ain't gotta come and stay in your hotel. I can just if I'm the type, I can pass through, play your
Okay.
machines. You know, if I win some money, if I don't win the money, and then there are those that go there when they're having shows,
Uh-huh.
the entertainment.
Yeah.
You know, the people that's been living here for 35, 40 years, they go there for the entertainment. You
Yeah.
know, and the big screens there for the sports enthusiasts. You know, and
Yeah.
then there's those some of them have like a club inside of them where they got a DJ playing music and people from
Yeah.
all over the world are in there dancing with each other. The Orleans is cool for that. Then that's the other thing. See, like when you get off of Las Vegas Boulevard, if you don't turn right and go up Stevens Creek, you're gonna miss the casinos up there. If you don't turn right and go up Flamingo, you're gonna miss the casinos that are up there. If you don't
Right.
turn left on one of the other streets after that, like Sahara, then you're
Yeah.
gonna miss the clubs that are off the strip.
Okay.
You know, so yeah, you can spend your whole 4 days here and never leave Las Vegas Boulevard.
Right. I
Of
mean,
course.
we did get a chance to go to Fremont.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. That's downtown Las Vegas, the
Yeah.
experience with the
And
cover.
that was nice. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I like the Fremont.
yeah.
Yeah. That's they call that the old Las Vegas.
It is.
Uh-huh.
It's actually Las Vegas for those of us that live here. You know, it's actually the town of Las Vegas because
Uh-huh.
the strip is in Winchester and Paradise, and those two
Yeah.
little subsidiaries. You know, they're kinship to Las Vegas City. They don't have police departments, and then it's all one county here because the little small towns together.
Yeah. Hmm. Everybody, please hit that like, share, subscribe button and drop your links. Yeah. Mhm. Hey, so how's everybody been doing? Okay, I love it, but you don't. Yeah, it was so crowded. It was like so many people in Las Vegas. I'm trying to see folks talking about we in a recession, but hey, we all made it to Las Vegas last year. Ain't that something?
Yeah, that's true too. Okay, the hotel where they film uh, America's Got Talent is called the Luxor, and the
That's why I
Luxor.
was at the Luxor.
Okay,
You can look at my shorts and you'll see my videos. Mhm. Yeah, if you go to my page, you can go through my live videos and go through my shorts, and you'll see me. Uh, we celebrated my 60 out there. Hmm. Yeah, and so that's why I was at the Luxor, cause I think the MGM was right by us. They had great food. Oh my God, the food was great down there. But if you go to the old Las Vegas, food is cheap down there. But hey, um, you had to wait till after 8 and 9 o'clock to get the steak and lobster, and we had shows to go to. One night we went to the Purple Experience, and the next night we went to America's Got Talent. And then what else did we go see? I saw something else. I don't remember. Well, just look at my shorts. It was like we was there. Them 4 days went so fast, but it was great. Seeing those hotels, oh my God. I was like in seventh heaven. They were so big and oh wow. Yeah, Vegas it's an experience. I'm glad I finally saw it. I can scratch that off my bucket list.
Yep. Huh?
Yeah, but yeah. So now I just want to take a cruise and make it to New Orleans, and I'll be okay. Yeah. So everyone, please hit the like, share, and subscribe button, and we thank Papa Will. Papa Will, y'all want to cash out my guests for being on there? It's up to y'all.
You want me to drop my cash out?
If they want to, yeah. You can if they want to. I know
Okay.
times is hard.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me find. I think I know where it's at. Here. I'll type it in here. I'd appreciate it, y'all.
Yeah. $5 or $10 or anything will help.
Thank you. I'm trying to watch some of your. I'm trying to watch your shorts right now. Where'd I go? What'd I do with it? Oh, it was right here. Okay. Okay, you can go to. And is it going to give me another separate page? No. Okay, take me straight in that page. Uh-oh, I see y'all over here doing the
And they in there. Yeah.
With the long suit coat on. And where was this at? This first one? Where y'all had the big mirrors on the wall at?
That was the hotel we stayed at.
Uh-huh.
The Luxor.
Lady and
we was right next to the MGM. Yeah.
Yeah, the walkover from the MGM over to the Luxor is at Tropicana.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at y'all out here having a good time. Oh, okay. This is a better short. This a 1 minute and 37-second short video. Okay. Boy, y'all quiet in here.
Huh?
I said y'all awfully quiet in here. I'm trying to look at your.
Yeah. Hey everybody. Hey Tony.
I'll have to look at your shorts later.
But yeah, it was an awesome time, boy. If you never been to Vegas, make sure you get there, cause it is something to see.
Yeah, you need weeks. You need at least a week because there is a lot to see here. Because once you get out of the entertainment sector, the city just right around it is how.
Yeah.
You don't want to go too far out in one direction or something, because you'll get outside of it, and then it'll just look like some ghetto America, like it looks like America looks everywhere, right?
Hey Tony. Hey, she stole my thunder. Yeah. So that was my first time making it. I do plan on trying to go back, but I got so many other things I want to see. But if I get back there, but at least I made it. So
well, just you have to do an extensive search of places to stay here. You can't, because you can run into somewhere and it costs you over $100 a night to be there. Right around the corner could be that place that's only $39.99 a night, and they got cable. They tell you,
they don't even have refrigerators and microwaves in some of the rooms, so you got to check that out, or they want you to pay for them. Yeah.
I didn't know that. You mean off the main strip, off the main track?
No, like the hotel we were in, they didn't have a microwave, and we need if we wanted to, we could rent a refrigerator for like I think it was $10 a day. It was something we like. Are you kidding
Yeah,
me right now?
they probably didn't have to go through them changes. You know, people stealing the refrigerators and the microwaves. Somebody got to pay for that. They
Uh,
figured. So we'll make sure that you don't steal the microwave today.
yeah, yeah. A lot of them people is trying to get more. They just the less they do, they really just say, I guess they're gonna be here. They partying anyway. But
Yeah.
yeah, I was. Then I didn't have a coffee pot in the room, so I had to get up and go downstairs and pay $5 for a cup of coffee.
Wow.
But that was only at our hotel, so I'm not saying that for every hotel. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, just be. It was 4 days of the most.
Mm. Yeah, them 4-day trips. You know, that make you almost feel like a round trip. I mean,
Yeah,
a weekend getaway.
yeah, because it was like soon as we got there, we were leaving, but we never really slept. We didn't sleep that much, only a few hours.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I was
yeah,
that same way when the first time I ever came here. The first 3 or 4 times I ever came to Vegas, I was more awake than sleep. I didn't come over here to sleep. Yep, yep. I didn't come over here to sleep.
What's everybody doing? Listening to us talk about Las Vegas?
Apparently, all 3 of them that are still here. Raise your hand if you're still with us.
Uh-huh.
Finney, get a chance to talk to
Oh,
Finney.
she stole my yeah.
Finney, if you're still
Yeah.
here,
Mm-hmm.
come talk to us. And she stole my
Yeah.
thunder. She stole my thunder. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, some key towns you would want to go to, they are expensive.
Yeah. I'm like, really? I mean, you have to really have some money to go visit traveling now.
You do. That's what keeps me at home, man. Man,
Yeah.
you said it right there.
Right. And I would hate to imagine taking a bunch of kids.
Oh yeah, that'd be like you might as well set your mind to being at Disneyland somewhere. You bring them out here.
I can only imagine people trying to take kids to Las Vegas because it's expensive.
They're out here. There's lots of people got them and their kids out here.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they would have to go get a suite and everything. Like I say, they got the M&M factory. They even had a Garrett's popcorn out there, which is famous for Chicago. Yeah, they got a little bit of this and that from every city. But I was just I was in awe with the hotels. They were big, just like they were very huge. Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
And in some parts, they're connected.
Yeah.
You could go inside one, and without really going back out to the sidewalk, you could go right into the next one.
Well, that's how we was. Yeah, no, just be. You can't sleep. You can't sleep in Vegas. No sleeping, honey. No sleeping at all. Yeah. And then the wait for the elevators and stuff in the hotels is can be something else too.
Yeah,
And
especially.
people was coming in Vegas all times of nights. Like wow. Um, yeah. But yeah. Frank Sinatra, what did he say? Vegas is my kind of town. He said that about Chicago, I believe. Yeah. And that's where I did go to that hotel where him was Sammy Davis Jr., the Rat Pack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I made it to the Flamingo.
Oh yeah.
So, mhm,
Flamingo.
yeah. So, and they say it's a lot of dead bodies out there in Vegas
Mhm.
on that strip.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Out in that desert, the places that are still desert,
Hmm.
they probably done dug up some places where they done built some communities on where they found some bodies at a lot of places around here probably. Hmm.
And then the Trump Hotel,
Yeah.
and they steady building out there.
Yep.
That's the yeah, they still building.
Yeah, they could tear down one and build a
Yeah.
bigger.
Uh-huh. Yeah. But
Yeah,
the food was great.
huh?
The food was great.
Yeah, now the
They
food is inexpensive out here.
yeah,
And if you gamble, then the drinks are free. So,
yeah.
you know, you could get on the nickel slot machine and just sit there for hours getting free drinks.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You get a drink, smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
yeah. It's my kind of town, Vegas. Yeah.
I
Chicago, Frank Sinatra. Mhm.
I didn't like it when I came here because it was so behind where I just was at in California. You know, with local entertainment. They do
Mhm.
support local entertainment out here, and that's why I hate this place. I'll never change. But I
Yeah.
stayed here once I was able to get the VA hospital to declare me service connected disabled, and I had my
Mhm.
security hearing and realized that in California, I had a one bedroom apartment that was built over the garage behind a big house. Cost me $1,150 a month.
Oh
I
my God.
I still out here in Las Vegas have had two bedrooms, and the one I got right now does not cost me $1,150 a month. So that's what has kept me out here. Cost of
Wow.
housing. The cost of housing for me.
Wow.
Because I'm sure that after all these years, that place is either tore down, family lives there, or that rent is like $3,000 a month at least.
Oh my God. I couldn't imagine paying that much to live somewhere. Like holy smokes, Batman.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't either, honey. Mm-mm. Hmm.
I don't even know how them people live. Like, how do you pay that much to to live?
I wondered that out here with all this new housing they have built,
Mm-hmm.
and this place look hella. These places be looking hella nice, homes and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a lot of black people living in them.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, for me, where I come from, man, neighborhood like that, you might see maybe 2 or 3 black families, but there's whole communities. And then I thought about it. I said, okay, I know what happened here.
Right.
In LA, you have black people owning their houses from the increased cost of living there. That they was able to sell their homes there for $700,000-800,000 cash.
Wow.
And they took $200,000 and came and bought one of these brand newly built homes over here. Bigger than the house they had back there in California, because this in California.
Wow.
Nobody wants to live here.
Wow. Mm-mm.
Except all those Californians that had all that money to put down on houses out here.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And man, there are a lot of them. But free medical treatment kept me here.
Yeah.
To the VA.
Yeah. I remember when I went to LA, I'm like, oh, LA is nice to visit, but I don't have to live in LA. LA, Vegas, there wouldn't be places I would have to go live. Yeah.
I feel you.
No.
I couldn't live in LA myself.
Huh?
I could not live in LA either. It's too big a place.
Yeah,
It's too
all
big.
the choices they had. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
There's too many people in those kind of places.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy.
I mean, I lived in San
So
Jose, California.
what you doing on a Sunday, Big Papa? Just chilling?
Yep, this is what I do on my 2 days off. Is I be at home chilling, trying to catch up with you guys on y'all's podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as far as you mean like, do I have somewhere I'd like to be going out this house and going to? No. Every time I go out, you know how it is. I go to the grocery store and come back here with more groceries than I can stick in my refrigerator, and then I got to worry about what's gonna go bad first.
No, I know that feeling. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
But as far as go over to a friend's house, I don't have any.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't gamble. But you can find me Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in those casinos bowling for my physical therapy. But in the beginning, I used to have shows.
What's your bowling average?
175.
Oh shoot! Yeah, you pretty good there.
I'm pretty good for a disabled person, yeah.
Okay.
I'm still trying to regain. I used to have a 225 average, and then COVID hit and shut down all the bowling, and that was long enough for me to get fat and out of shape and more pain. And a new ball.
Yeah, I know COVID messed up a lot of the small vendors that was down there, because when we went on the strip, my girlfriend was saying how all of the local vendors used to be in one part selling T-shirts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of those people didn't make it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's so unfortunate.
Yeah. A lot of small businesses didn't make it back open.
Yeah.
They probably had loans they forfeited on when they couldn't teach their
Yeah.
payment stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, COVID messed up a lot of people People don't even realize what it did uh, to so many people. Yeah, to so many people. Yeah, I know some people still suffering from COVID. Well, they'll never recover, but they're just now starting to bounce back.
Mm.
So yeah, so yeah.
Just B, where's Just B talking about the casinos at?
I don't know. Let me see what you talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she said the casinos there don't have free drinks. Oh, I'm okay, Just B. I'm just picking up some stuff, moving around. It's raining here. Girl, I'm so sick of the rain and snow, and we done had some crazy weather here.
And April, where you at?
I'm in Joliet, Illinois.
Oh, Juliet, and she's in London, huh? That's where she's.
Yeah,
Juliet,
she's in
Illinois.
Uh-huh.
My ancestors were from Peoria, Cahokia, Springfield,
Oh, okay, yeah.
Macomb,
East St. Louis.
East St. Louis.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
One of my
Oh, okay.
cousins was famous in East St. Louis. She was the first black business owner woman in the city of East St. Louis.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm from St. Louis myself. I think I said that to you before, didn't I?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I got relatives in St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Now I have relatives in Macomb, Springfield, and St. Louis.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All my
Yeah.
ancestors are dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
families ain't what they used to be. They used to load up the cars and
yeah.
get in the cars and go visit the relatives. Now some of the relatives don't even want you at their house.
Mm.
Mhm.
Some of us have moved so far apart, you can't even get us to come home for family reunion.
Right.
And me, I moved out there because it snows there. I said, I'm not coming back here. No time when it's snowing here will you see me. But now I live in Vegas, so the heat back there, I could go there in the summertime now. It's humid
Yeah.
back there. And that's the same as it's hot out here, man.
Yeah, that's what they say. It's really hot in Vegas.
Ooh, girl,
Mhm.
it gets hot in Vegas.
Yeah.
It gets hot in Vegas. 120 degrees in the shade.
Hey Wanda.
$25 a month with
No.
no contract or in our
Hey Wanda, how you doing? Wanda, drop your link. She does Wanda walks and talks, tell you how to budget, teaches you about life issues. Yeah. 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 How you been doing, Wanda? Ain't nothing too much of us can do but make it in this YouTube world. Yeah, just make it in the YouTube streets. Hmm. Yeah, make it in the YouTube streets.
Making it in the YouTube streets.
Yeah, they took Hassan Campbell's channel away from him.
Who?
Hassan Campbell. I don't. Do you know who that is?
No, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
So was he a
Yeah.
person that came to YouTube?
Well, he was a person that was on YouTube. They took his channel from him. Hmm. Yeah. So, yeah, YouTube did a lot of changes. I think they're trying to get rid of the drama, the beefs, and all of the cursing and all of the other stuff that's been going on. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I've heard a lot about that.
What's that?
And these
Oh,
different networks that that uh
yeah.
that YouTube is trying to change what language you can use, but man, they these are some of the kind of people that have thousands of subscribers that they doing stuff and taking their monetization away from them, and
Mhm.
that could be hurting them. But some of them are got those people that contribute to them. What do they call?
They get the cash app.
Cash,
They
cash app.
got the membership, so they can do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh huh. Yeah.
Yep.
They got the members, so they can still keep cursing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Get the channel. So get those channels so they can tell YouTube, I ain't worried about your monetization. Me and my chat gonna be independent of you. That
Mhm.
made me think too, man. Like I don't want to be doing this to get monetized with YouTube telling me what to do. They done did me wrong already.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, anytime you don't own something, you have to dance to other people's rules.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
my psychology test says I'm not good at that. I'm like, you're damn right. I don't like people telling me what to do.
Yeah, you got to dance to other people's rules.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
Because soon as you tip your hand that you got some rules, I'm gonna learn how to live within your rules without you having nothing to say to me. You go
Right.
sit in the corner, and me and your rules will do what we do out here.
Hmm.
But I'm gonna need to know what's the extent of your rules. Like how far can your rules go? Because I'm gonna take them to the limits. So
Uh-huh.
it was right up there to the front door, right before you want to do something. I mean, and you have to back up and go sit down and say, "Oh man, we thought we was gonna have some action here, man. Ain't no action."
Yeah.
Right?
Hmm. Yeah, they doing some active members. Like I say, in these members things, when you sign up for the members accounts, they doing some stuff. Yeah. Oh, Wanda, hold on. Let me get to my other device. I thought you was a mod. Yeah, yeah. But anytime we don't own anything, you got to dance to people's music, and people don't understand that. Like, this ain't your platform.
Yep.
So you didn't invent it, and you don't have advertisers
Yep.
breathing down your neck telling you they
Yep.
they they sick of stuff, or these advertisers aren't going to do this or do that. So they've got to they've got to dance to people's music too.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Yeah,
Because they done sold out.
yeah,
They done sold
mhm,
out.
yeah,
And that big guy wants you to put ads of a certain type across, across these many bands. And we don't want that adult page where they doing all that this and then that and in there. We don't want none of that.
yeah.
That's our biggest seller. Yeah, but that ain't what we want to buy. Okay, then shut up. Buy
Right. And
buy it.
they don't.
Deal out.
Right.
You talking to?
And they don't care. That's
Mm-hmm.
just it. They
Mm-hmm.
don't care. Yeah. But yeah, they getting rid of people don't realize they getting rid of some of these people with their BS.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw some of that today. You know, these owners, you know, the commercials that are shown on here, might be worth billions of dollars to actual parent company, but some of these commercials look way below warranting, even paying attention to. Mainly because they're not from people that you've been brainwashed to believe.
Yeah.
Like they're not all M&M and Kellogg's cornflakes commercials.
Tony the Tiger, we're great. Yeah.
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 I don't see that in there flash on my phone or in YouTube.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Tony the Tiger, we're great commercials. Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. So yeah, well the weather it's cloudy here. I ain't been feeling all that great. With this cloudy weather. Rain is messing with my bones and joints and everything. Yeah. But I have survived and I will continue. Yeah. Yeah.
And whatever that background is, you might want to turn it off.
Oh, that might be the truth.
The copyright strike for playing.
Oh, that's the TV. Oh, but you're right. It might catch on this. Yeah. Yeah, ain't that something? If they catch 5 seconds or something, they will, man, they'll put a copyright on you in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And stop your show till they get it cleared audio, video, and audio.
Yeah.
And then by then, you're panicking, thinking everybody's going to run out the room. You're trying to figure out how to get back in the room. But you got to go create another StreamYard page. And when you go into it, it'll automatically bring you back into this page. Then you got to go close the other page because now you got this page open.
Yeah. Yeah, they've made some changes. A lot of changes. So, yeah, even with the cursing, So,
they're trying to up the ante of the base of material they get for show time, viewing hours. You ever go to your studio page, your YouTube studio?
I do.
I'm seeing how I was doing.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, the end of the bench, how you doing? Yeah. So yeah, I be looking at the stats and everything, but I be telling people if you gonna get monetized, you better hurry up and get monetized ASAP because they keep changing the rules. Yeah.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
Okay, when you got monetized, that means that you had 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And
Right.
you have to keep getting those watch hours after you get to that threshold of 1,000?
No, that's the requirements to get monetized. Once you get after that, it didn't matter how many watch hours I have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I had it. I could have been monetized quite a while ago, but I didn't think I had a platform big enough. Because it was 70-30. Now it's 55-45. People don't realize that neither. YouTube, yeah, it's 55-45 people.
Oh, this is picking up bigger cut now, huh?
Oh yeah, you get 55% and YouTube get 45.
Right.
So I don't. That's a lot, ain't it?
Yeah, that's almost 50-50.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's why you see some of these people that are on here uh more now, or they're doing 2 and 3 shows a day now.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. 'Cause, yeah, the stats have went up. I mean the the revenue, what you can make and what they get, they've changed it.
Mhm.
So so beware of that too, everybody. You
Mhm.
know, YouTube gets 45 and you get 55. And that's a lot.
And you know
Yeah.
another thing I've noticed is that a lot of large content creators don't have anything else on their pages other than the shows they've done.
Mm, I don't know.
Well, from what I've seen, like I was looking at your page and you having more stuff on your page. I didn't get to stay there because
Uh-huh.
I made the mistake of opening it up.
Well, you knew. Yeah.
Huh?
No, you knew. I was speaking of you knew and the end of the
Oh,
bench.
oh,
Yeah.
you knew. Mhm.
Uh-huh. She's been a great help to me too. Uh-huh. She
Mhm.
knows a lot about YouTube, the ins and outs and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
yeah, and yeah. Well, that's what you have to have now. You need to have somebody that knows how this whole thing works, or somebody that keeps up on the changes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Somebody that keeps up on the changes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I'm one of them
Mhm.
analytical types. I want to know how. I want to read every word and read it again until I understand what every word meant.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
sometimes when you get past 50, you can read something that don't mean shit to you.
Mhm.
Read it, you don't even remember what you read.
Yeah.
So you have to find
Yeah.
yourself doing stuff that you will constantly keep your mind on. And when I was growing up, I used to go, to school and I'd get out of school and I would talk in my sentences what we learned in school that day in English, about spelling and words, uh,
Yeah.
using the dictionary. Like they said, some people can say something to you and you don't understand what they said. But as soon as they say it again in a little different manner, you get it. And
Mhm.
you learn to talk that way in a trade school in business. Like you could say it the first way that has the big words in it, and then
Mhm.
immediately say it again with the small words in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like on your channel, you got videos that name, you got your shorts in here.
Mhm.
Now, see, there are some large creators don't have that much. When you go to their channel, all they have is their shows they've done already, the videos.
Oh, okay.
They don't have. See, like here in your videos, these are your past shows. Nope, not all of them. Some of them are your short videos, and
When you go to live, most of my shows I do live
mhm,
because I use StreamYard because I've always wanted people to be able to come up
mhm.
on the platform and talk for my shows. I always
Oh,
wanted
okay.
people that wanted to talk and stuff. Hmm.
So even
Yeah.
your 17 minute and 16 minutes, those are shows, 2 minutes 50 seconds.
No,
Those are
some of
actually
those I uploaded. See, because on StreamYard, when you upload, it's still it's still uploaded as a live show.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And the thing I like about you, StreamYard, there ain't no stopping your show for something they think is in violation of their platform, their community guidelines.
Mm-hmm.
whole video back there, and you can take it and you can download it to your computer and do whatever you
Mm-hmm.
want to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did that to a false strike
Uh-huh.
you gave me, and I went and
Yeah.
redid the video, and only one section of it is where they had blocked the whole video. So
Oh wow.
I took that part and cut it out and make
Mm-hmm.
that part, less than a minute, as many pieces as I can get. And I cut the part that they didn't like because I had to curse YouTube out. I ain't gonna lie to you. I said, y'all are hypocrites.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I take a video from YouTube that somebody produced years ago, and I share that knowledge to the people in my chat now, and you give me a strike claiming violence. And then I take it and I break it down into smaller parts, and I identify what part you're talking about, and there ain't no violence in it. You just didn't want to accept it, and I put it up there, and yep, sure enough, you took it down. And I'm like, how can you take down a video that's already on your channel? What are you saying? That you made a mistake letting that video get up on your channel? Because that's where I got it from. But you're gonna persecute me? Well, I'm telling everybody. You're a scam.
Well, I know they took a lot of people, like they've been going back to content creators that stuff from years ago, putting copyrights on them.
Yeah.
So yeah. Mm-hmm.
I had them go in and take a video of mine from 8 years ago and tell me that video has nudity in it. I said it didn't have no nudity in it when I put it up there. How's it suddenly got nudity in it now? What do you mean?
Yeah. Well, like I say, anytime you don't own anything, ain't nothing too much you can do about it. You have to dance to their music.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Make
that's basically,
and within their guidelines is what you have to do.
yeah. And that's what we are doing. We have to dance to YouTube's music, people, until one day we'll get our own platform. They say freedom of speech, but I don't know how much freedom you have when people are watching what you say and all of this. So, and everything is hurtful now. Everybody's so sensitive. Whoopi Goldberg had to apologize for saying GYPPED. And that was a term that we've been using, like somebody G'd me when they cheated you. No harm intended. She had to do an apology about that. You do know that, right?
I don't remember it.
Yeah.
I don't watch.
And so, and here people like me, I grew up in Chicago, and we used to go to a certain area town where they used to call it J-Town. We went shopping down there, and that's what they called it. Some older people, we use terms that people find very offensive now, and that's awful. So everybody's so sensitive now,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody else has stepped up to the place that's making it. The people that was waiting for a chance to be crooked cops, those are our cops now.
Yeah.
We were kids.
Yeah.
Be crooked cops, now they're cops. People they didn't like this, they didn't like that. They fought for it, now they got it. They got the LGBT. Community.
Yeah, I call them the alphabet people, and I got nothing against them. I love the way they done rose. They all stuck together. Yep. So.
Yeah. It's funny, but it's not. Well, it ain't funny because it ain't true. But you know, you remember back when they decided that we were gonna be calling ourselves African Americans, and like, how you gonna make me just be some kind of African when my people are Native American? But we didn't know that back then. You know, we thought that somehow a transatlantic ship with a bunch of Negroes on it came here and became slaves is how we all got here, which was a lie. And I don't want to get into it because some people believe that that's how we got here.
Oh, okay. I got my buddy, the end of the bench H rap. He's from Chicago, and he knows exactly what I'm talking about. There is an area in Chicago which they downsized, but back in the day, we called it Jewtown.
Oh yeah,
And that's what we called it.
yeah.
But yeah, everybody's so sensitive. I mean, like
Yeah.
now you can't say Whoopi Goldberg said what was it? The GYPPED word. Hell, I don't know. You don't even know what to say anymore. Like when did we? Oh my God! It's raining cats and dogs and everything out here.
Wow, like that.
Oh God!
Another
So
thing
now you don't know what to say. Like, and everybody's so sensitive. Didn't nobody care about them calling us apes and coons and lazies
Right.
and everything else? But now everybody is so sensitive. Like, yeah, but yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been giving shows because I want to I'm letting these last two strikes, as ignorant as it was, I'm letting their residue, like their probation period. I'm letting them two things dissipate. That by after May 16th, then I'll feel comfortable about going back on live. So in the meantime, I'm just building my other channel. Everybody got a backup channel nowadays, right?
Yeah, that's what everybody's doing. They're getting backup channels. But yeah, I try my best to follow the rules because again, it's their world, it's not my world. And I have to dance to their music.
Yeah.
You knew, hey, together we break chains. How are you doing? Yeah, it's their world. So I have to dance to their music. It is what it is. So until we can all get together and get our own stuff going, and it is what it is. Yeah, but I'm ready to get off this phone because it is raining cats, dogs, and everything out here. Man.
Are you outside somehow?
No, I'm on the 15th floor, and the rain is pounding down. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I thank you for being on here. I thank you for all of the knowledge and the information. This was a great show. Hoping to have more people on the show. Peace and blessings, everybody. Did you want to give a closing statement?
Yeah, everybody that hasn't subbed up to me, there's my link. Hit that link. What I do is I do education about things we never was told about being Native Americans and being Black Europeans and stuff. So come hang out with me. I'm sure you'll find a lot of my friends like Angel here, that have chat rooms.
I know I'm an angel. April, but he calls me Angel. Yeah.
It was a pleasure being over here with you, Miss Angel. And
thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
With that, I'll take my lead.
Okay. All right.
Good.